Hello friends, this is Hitesh. Welcome to Chemisedo. Today we will discuss GS paper 2 of UPSC prelims CSET of the year 2021, and the set which I will discuss here is set A. So starting with again mathematical and reasoning questions. So first question is, if 3029 is divided by 10, then what is the remainder? Actually it is a problem in which power is very big, so we will try to break it in a way so that easily we can calculate the remainder. So basically there is a concept which is called cyclicity, and here the cyclicity of 3 here is 4. It means when we multiply 3 itself by 4, it means 3 raised to power 4, the result is basically equal to 81. Now n number of times this 81 will multiplied by itself, at the unit place we will always get 1. So basically we have to focus on remainder, so unit digit is most important. So in this question what we will do is, one way is cyclicity. If we know the cyclicity is 4, then divide 2019, which is in power of 2019. So 2019 divided by 4, and in this way you will get the remainder as 3. So when the remainder is 3 here, the unit digit will be same as that of as for 3 raised to power 3, which is 27. So the remainder here will be 7. 7 will be the right answer. Another way of solving same question is, suppose we can write 3 raised to power 2019. Okay, so it can be written as 3 raised to power 4 whole raised to power how much? I think 504 into 3 raised to power 3. So when you multiply 504 by 4, you will get 2016. So this quantity is basically 81, and 81 raised to power 504, you will always get 1 at the unit place. Now when you multiply this by 3 raised to power 3, because the overall power is 3 raised to power 2019, and it is to be divided by 10 only. So in this case you will get 27 here, and ultimately the unit place digit will be, when you multiply this again, 1 into 27 is 27, so the unit place again will be 7 here. So this is the way of doing this type of questions, because we are dividing it by 10, so 10 doesn't harm, it just leaves the remainder as the last digit, or the digit at the unit place whenever there is a number other than 0 at the unit place. So option number C is the right choice. Coming to next. Now this question is basically a question of hit and trial. There is a rule about divisibility of 7, but the rule itself is so much weird. I would like to read the rule here for you. A number to be divisible by 7, when the last digit of the given number should be multiplied by 2 and then subtracted with the rest of the number leaving the last digit. If the difference is 0 or a multiple of 7, then the number is divisible by 7. Now this divisibility test in itself is so much weird that we can't apply the divisibility test for checking the divisibility of the given number by 7, and basically we have to focus on the digit p. So here 4 options are given. It is a time consuming question. Basically you have to put all the 4 options in place of p, and you have to check by dividing it by 7. In this particular question, the correct option will be 6. Means when you place 6 in place of p, then the number is 37981256369, and this number is exactly divisible by 7. So you can divide it and you can check. So there is no another method basically for this question. It is a hit and trial method. Put all the options 1, 6, 7 and 9 in place of p, and then try to divide the number which is divisible, then that value of p will be your correct value. Fine. Now next. From January 1, 2021, the price of petrol in rupee per liter on mth day of the year is 80 plus 0.1 m, where m is a value from 1 to 100 and thereafter remains constant, means the value when you cross 100, it will always be equal to 100. Fine. On the other hand, the price of diesel on the nth day of 2021 is 69 plus 0.15 n for any n. The value of n you put here on that particular day, and the price of diesel will be calculated using this particular formula, 69 plus 0.15 n. On which date in the year 2021 are the prices of these two fuels equal? So friends, by seeing all the four options, I can judge here that May is a month, and the first day from where we have to calculate the price is January. So you can see January plus February plus March plus April. Now the days in because the 2021 is not a leap year, for January the days are 31, for February the days are 28, for March these are again 31, and for April these are 30. So total you are getting 120. It means in till the month of April itself, the number of days are counted to be 120, which is already greater than 100. I am taking this into consideration because here the value of m I have to put for calculating this particular equation, where the prices on a particular day of both diesel and petrol becomes same. So friends, what we can do here is, we have seen that in the month of April itself the value of 120, which is greater than 100. So ultimately you can take m equals to 100 in this particular case. Fine. So 80 plus 0.1 value of m I am taking 100. Now this should be equal to 69 price of diesel 0.15 n. From here I will calculate the value of n basically. Okay, my target is to calculate the value of n. So the value of n comes out to be 80 plus 10 minus 69 upon 0.15. This is your value of n, and when you calculate it, you will get the value of n as 140. Some calculations I have already done, that's why I am not taking too much time calculating things. My focus is basically to explain the concept behind the question, not going for the calculation part. This you all can do, but I am just doing it for you. So n equals to 120. Now what we can see is, till April we have got 120 days. Now n equals to 140. From 120 to 140, it means the difference is how much? 20. It means in the month of May, the day will be 20th May. So on 20th May, the price of diesel and the price of petrol becomes equal, as the question demands according to the situation. Fine. So this is your correct option, option B. Now next, a biology class at high school predicted that a local population of animals will double in size every 12 years. The population at the beginning of the year 2021 was estimated to be 50 animals. If P represent the population after n years, then which one of the following equation represent the model of the class for the population? Actually, this question is, I can say, of compound form. Basically, the value is compounding. No, after every 12 years, the value is compounding. So just by simple, if you remember the formula for compound interest, where amount becomes equal to P1 plus R upon 100 raised to power n. I will again tell you one thing, where n is the number of years, R is the rate of interest, P is the principal, and A is the amount. So in this particular case, what we have is time, means n we have given 12 years. In starting, we have given 50 as the number of animals, but suppose if P equals to X, I am taking principal, basically I am taking out this P, not this P. Okay, don't get confused. So this will calculate at the end when we get R, the value of R. So let this value is X, and after 12 years, it's given that population of animal will double in size, means this amount becomes equal to 2x. So I can write here 2x equals to x 1 plus, I am more interested in finding the value of R because rest of the things I have already in my hand. Okay, so it's 12, x cancel out itself, and 2 raised to power 1 by 12 minus 1 equals to r upon 100. This is the value of r upon 100. Now we can cross multiply it also, but r upon 100 is sufficient for getting this question. Now p I have to calculate. I have to just get a general formula for calculating the value of p after n years basically. So p equals to this amount basically. Now p is the amount, okay, and the value is 50 starting value, and formula is again same, 1 plus, in place of r upon 100 I am using this formula basically, okay. So in place of r upon 100 I am writing 2 raised to power 1 by 12 minus 1, okay, and of course the number of years are n this time, so 50 into 2 raised to power 1 by 12 into n is n by 12. So definitely in option we must be getting this value, so it's option number D. Yeah, in question number 8 option number D is the correct option. So again, next, in a class 60% of students are from India, 50% of the students are girls. If 30% of the Indian students are girls, then what percentage of foreign students are boys? This question is simple basically. Two categories are given basically, you can say like that: Indian students and students which are foreigners basically, okay. So India and foreign, we are categorizing into two ways. So here percentage is 60%, so definitely the foreigners will be 40%. Now 50% of the students are girls, it's already given, 50% we have girls, so definitely remaining 50% will be boys. Fine. Now, so if 30% of the Indian students are girls, means out of this 60%, 30% we have girls, so definitely the remaining 70% are boys. Fine. So making it simple for you, this is the percentage process. Now I am taking it to numbers. Suppose we have 60 Indians, okay, fine, and again there we are taking on this side foreign students, okay. So 40 students are from foreign, 60 from India. Suppose percentage I am dropping it into in form of 100. So now out of 60, 30% of 60 means 18 are girls. This is your 30% of 60. So remaining out of 60 means 42 we have boys here. Fine. Now as it is given that 50 girls, 50% girls, according to the situation we have 50 girls. So out of 40, again what we will do is 50 minus 18 means 32. So we have 32 girls here and remaining 8 are boys here. Now these are girls basically, okay. Yeah, here also these are girls. Percentage I am telling you, it's 30%, then it is 70%, and so on. So again here it is 80% format and it is 20%. So 20% I am telling you directly, but in the question we have to tell that what percentage of foreign students are boys. So 8 are boys out of 40. You can calculate the percentage here, which I have already told you, it's 20%. So it comes out to be 20%. This is the way of solving this question. So D is the correct option here. Now next, this is a question of data sufficiency, DS again. So I am not reading this sheet here. I am directly coming to the statement. Some radios are mobile. Some radios are mobiles. Some radios are mobiles. All mobiles are computer. All mobiles are computer. And some computers are watches. Some computers are watches. This is the format. So some radios are mobiles. All mobiles are computers. Some computers are watches. This is the Venn diagram accordingly. Actually not Venn I can say, but it's a format basically for putting some sets of different categories. Now conclusion number 1. Certainly some radios are watches. No, some radios cannot watch a certain. No, this is wrong. Certainly some mobiles are watches. No, not at all. So neither conclusion 1 nor conclusion number 2 follows from this statement. So D is the correct option. Coming to next, again question of data sufficiency. A statement first. I am not reading again this thing. A statement. Some cats are Almiras. So these are cats. Some cats are Almiras. Fine. Some Almiras are chairs. Some Almiras are chairs. All chairs are tables. All chairs are tables. So some cats are Almiras. Some Almiras are chairs. All chairs are tables. Now coming to the conclusion from this particular situation or statement, what we can see is conclusion number 1. Certainly some Almiras are tables. Some Almiras are tables. Yes, because you can see this part. So this part I am talking about. So fine, this statement basically follows. Some cats may not be chairs. Some cats may not be chairs. Fine. Some cats may not be chair. No issue. So this is also right. So ultimately both the conclusion first and second are correct. Now coming to next. Oh, a boy plays with a ball and he drops it from a height of 1.5 meter. 1.5 meter is your 150 centimeter, because later on we will see that it is talking about 50 centimeter. The units will be same, so I am converting the meter part into centimeter in the initial stage itself. Every time the ball hits the ground, it bounces back to attain a height of 4/5 of the previous height. Means when you drop a ball, it bounce back to a height of 4/5 of the original height from which the ball has been dropped. The ball does not bounce further if the previous height is less than 50 centimeter. Okay. So what is the number of times the ball hits the ground before the ball stops bouncing? So starting with 150 centimeter. Okay. Now 4/5 is a ratio which is equal to 0.8. So all the time I will multiply this number by 0.8 and different values I will get. Then I will tell you how many bounces the ball will take before it ultimately the height becomes less than 50 centimeters. So first time is 150, then 150 into 0.8, it is your 120. Then again 120 into 0.8 becomes 96. Then 96 into 0.8 becomes your 76.8. 76.8, as I have told you, calculation part I have already done, so I am not going into it or multiplying in front of you. This I have already done. So it's 61.44, and lastly 61.44 when multiplied by 0.8, it will be equal to 49.152. Now after that the bounces we will not count, because this height has become less than 50, this one. Okay, so after that the bounces will be there, but we will not count it because this number is less than 50 centimeter now. So first bounce, second bounce, third bounce, fourth bounce, and your fifth bounce. So it is B is the right answer. 5 bounces it will take until the overall height becomes less than 50 centimeter. Then next, images of consonant of the English alphabet are observed in a mirror. What is the number of images of these which do not look like their original shapes? Basically what is saying is, I am writing out the alphabets in English capital A. When you look at the mirror image, you will find this only. Then next will be H, then I, J is different, K, then L, and then M, N is again O, then P, Q, R, S, and T, then U, then V, W, X, and Y. So all these alphabets, when you look at their images in the mirror, they will appear as it is, no change. Fine. So what is the number of images of these which do not look like their original shapes, but we are more interested in those whose shapes become vary when they will be when you will watch their mirror image basically. So, and the main part is he is talking about consonant, and we have to avoid vowels here. So A is a vowel, not counted. Then I is a vowel, not counted. O is a vowel, not counted. U is a vowel, not counted. So the consonant here whose mirror images look like their original ones are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So these 7 consonants have their images similar to their mirror images. Now total consonant in the alphabets are 21. Out of these 7 have same mirror images, so the remaining one is 14. So 7, the correct option will be B, 14. Fine. Again, next, a bank employee drives 10 kilometers towards south. If you all of you know, I think this thing, that this is your south, this is your north, this is your east, and this is your west. All of you must be well acquainted with this thing, I think, directions. So now according to the given question, a bank employee drives 10 kilometers towards south from her house and turns to her left, so this is her left, and drives another 20 kilometers. Fine. Then she again turns left and drive 40 kilometers. Line is not straight, sorry. So this is your 40 kilometer. Then she turns to her right and drives for another 5 kilometers. This is the 5 kilometers. This is fine. She turns again to her right and drives another 30 kilometers. Okay, fine. To reach her bank where she works. What is the shortest distance between her bank and her house? So simple question it is. See, the distance will be from this to this. Okay, and all these lines are parallel basically. So the distance between this point and this point is 20. The distance between this point and this point is 5. So overall distance is 20 plus 5 means 25 kilometers. So 25 kilometers is the distance between these 2 points. Fine. So 18th have B as a correct option. Next, integers are listed from 700 to 1000. In how many integers is the sum of the digits 10? Actually, we have to just think upon all the integers whose sum of digits is 10, and they should be greater than 700 and less than 1000. So first one is when we take the series of 7 plus 3 is 10, you all know. So 7 1 2 and 7 2 1. Then again 7 0 3 and 7 3 0. So these are numbers starting from 7 which will give 10 as the sum of the digits basically. So now next part is from 8. So 8 plus 2 is 10. So 8 1 1, then 8 0 2 and 8 2 0. Then coming to the series of 900, so 901 and 910. So only these numbers are there from 700 to 1000 whose sum of digits is equal to 10. So overall the numbers are 4 here, 3 numbers here, 2 numbers here, 4 plus 3, 7, 7 to 9. So 9 will be the correct option in this particular case. Fine. Next. So again, question based on direction plus somewhat trigonometry is used here. I will tell you how to look into it, this particular problem. A woman runs 12 kilometers towards her north. Again, I am plotting this for you. South, north, then east, and then west. Fine. So a woman runs 12 kilometers towards north. Fine. 12 kilometers towards north. This is 12 kilometers. Then 6 kilometers towards the south. So from here she again moves back, and it's 6 kilometers towards south. So remaining distance from here to here is also 6. This is also 6. This is also 6. And then 8 kilometers towards east. So this point 8 kilometers towards east. It is your 8 kilometers. Fine. In which direction is she from her starting point? The starting point is this one, and this is the direction. Now what we can see here is this angle is suppose y, and this angle is suppose theta. So here what we can see is this value of if I will take tan theta here, tan theta is 8/6, means theta is greater than 45 degree. Now when theta is greater than 45 degree, ultimately y becomes less than 45 degree. How come? Because this complete angle is 90 degree. So if this is an angle which is greater than 45, ultimately y becomes less than 45. So angle y is less than 45 now. So what we can say is, regarding the direction, it is an angle less than 45 degree north of east. Here it is east, and on the north side, upper side is there. So north of east. So basically B is the correct option. So if anyone has any doubt, what I have written here is tan theta equals to 8/6 greater than 45, because tan 45 is 1 and tan 60 is √3. Tan 30, if you know, is 1 upon √3. So this value is ultimately greater than 1. Here this value is also greater than 1. So angle is increasing basically from 45 60, the value is increasing. So this value is already greater than 1. Definitely the angle will also be greater than 45. Then only it's possible. So this is the way of understanding this particular problem, I think. Again, 7 books P, Q, R, S, T, U, V are placed side by side. Okay. R, Q and T are having blue covers. So these one have blue covers on them. So it's R, again it's blue, and T is again blue. And the others have red color, remaining have red color, red color, red color, and red color. Fine. Now only S and U are new books. So S and U are new. It means rest are old ones. For old ones I am writing O here. For new one I have already taken as alphabet N. Then P, R and S are law reports. P, R and S are law reports. P, R and S are law reports, and rest are gadget. So gadgets are basically gadgets of something. So it's G, G, G and G for gadgets. Okay, gadgets जो भी है. Now we have to write the books of old gadgets with blue covers on them. So what we require is they should be gadgets also, they should be old also, they should have blue colors also. So which books follow all these things? So one is Q, B, G, O, all are there. Another book is C here, O, B, G, T. So Q and T, these are the books which are gadgeted also, having blue covers also, and are old also. Fine. Then next, replace the incorrect term by the correct term in the given sequence where odd terms and even terms follow the same pattern. So first of all, I will bifurcate these sequence in odd and even terms, then we will see what the sequence exactly is. Okay, so 3, then 7, then 13, then 21, then 31, then 43. Again 2, then 4, then 10, then 18, followed by 28, and then 40. Now these are two sequences, and we have to just find out the incorrect term in the given sequence because the pattern which both the sequences are following is same. So what we can do here is we have to just look upon the sequence, what the sequence is. Here you can see the difference is 4, then it is 6, then it is 8, fine, then it is 10, then it is 12. Here should be the same sequence we should get here also. It's 10, it's 8, it's 6. Now here we are getting it as 2, but it should be what? 4. It should only be 4 when we replace this 2 by 0. So A is the correct option, 0 will be the answer. So first of all, we have to bifurcate it into odd terms and even terms. Both the sequence are following the same pattern. We have to first take out the sequence or the pattern they are following, and then accordingly we can see which is the incorrect term, which will replace by a correct term. Again, there is a question, very simple it is, I think. See, first of all, in place of question mark, what we will get? If you can see in the first row, B, A, C. Second row, C, B, A. Third, A, C, B is missing. So first of all, put B here. Then another part is, what we can see is 10 minus 7, 3. 9 minus 3, 6. 13 minus 10, 3. So ultimately 3B is the correct option. Option number C for this particular question. Next, you are given two identical sequences in 2 rows. Fine. What is the entry in the place of C for the sequence second? These 4 options are given. Again, we have to study the logic here. So I can solve it here itself. Okay, let me write here 8, then 4, then 6, then 15, then 52.5, 236.25. Now it is 5 here, A here, B here, C here, D here, and E here. We are interested in finding the value of C. Now see the pattern here. When 8 is multiplied by 0.5, it will become 4. Then 4 is multiplied by 1.5, it will become 6. 6 is multiplied by 2.5, it will become 15, and this will so on 3.5 and 4.5, but we have to stuck ourselves to the point C only. So when 5 is multiplied by 0.5, so 5 into 0.5, it is 2.5. Then 2.5 multiplied by 1.5, it is 3.75. Then 3.75 multiplied by 2.5, it is equal to 9.375. So the value of C is 9.375, the value of B is 3.75, and the value of A is 2.5. So this is our correct option, option number C for this particular question. Fine. Now next, question number 29. A person X from a place A and another person Y from a place B set out at the same time to walk towards each other. Okay, fine. So these are two places, A and B. Person X is walking on this direction, person Y is walking in this direction towards each other. The places are separated by a distance of 15 km from here to here. This distance is 15 km. It's given. X walk with a uniform speed of 1.5 km per hour. The value of speed for X is 1.5 km per hour, but Y walks with a uniform speed of 1 km per hour in the first hour. His speed varies. For first hour, his speed is 1 km per hour. Next, uniform speed of 1.25. See, there is a change in the speed of person who is approaching towards A from B. Okay, there is a change, and with a uniform speed of 1.5 in the third hour, and so on. Means 0.25 increment every time. So next hour it will be this, then it will be this. So this is the question basically. Now we have to check whether these 2 points are correct or incorrect. They take 5 hours to meet, or second point is they meet midway between A and B. So let's see how much distance they will cover in 5 hours. So into 5, when we will do this, you will get 7.5 kilometer. Fine, it's midway of 15 basically. 7.5 is till here. Now let's see if 5 in 5 hours. This is the first hour, second hour, third hour, fourth hour and fifth hour. Let me add all these values, and you will be surprised to know that the addition of all this is also 7.5 kilometer. It means what? It means definitely after 5 hours, when the X and Y both will travel 5 hours towards each other, they will cover 7.5 kilometer each, and they will meet in the midway of A and B. So both statements are right. So correct option is C1. Both 1 and 2 are correct. Simple question. Again, now this question we can do it in two ways basically, with the help of X and without X basically. Both ways I can explain here. So let's see. So what I am taking here is, suppose each paper, first method which I am taking here is method of X. First paper, let it be of 100 marks. First paper means all the papers will be of 100 marks each. Fine, all the papers. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, all 6 papers will be of 100 marks each. Let we take this thing. Now the ratio of marks obtained are 5:6:7:8:9:10. So as we do, we can see that if I will take X, 5x, 6x, or another way is calculating the ratio. So overall ratio is when you add 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus 10, you will get 45. So 45. Now this paper whose ratio is 5, so marks will be 5 upon 45 into what? So before they finding out this of what number we are calculating the percentage, we will look at this. Overall he scored 60%. So overall he scored 60%. Now we have 6 papers of 100 marks each. The total marks will be 600, and he has to score 60%. So 60% of 600, 60 upon 100 into 600, it will come out to be 360. So now we can see about the numbers. And one more thing is, what we have to find is 60%, less than 60% in which paper. So if less than 60%, how can you obtain this? So 360 marks are there. So 60% of, or rather we can say a number which is less than, because we are taking 100, so it's better. to see the overall score of all the papers. So first paper, this one is first paper. So 5 upon 45 into your 360. When you check it out, you will get 40. Again, next paper, 6 upon 45. These are the scores out of 100. Okay, 360. So he is getting 48. Then 7 upon 45 into 360. This time you will get 56. So, and after that, when you calculate 8 upon 45, it will be greater than 60. So these three. So in three papers, the students is getting less than 60% marks. Okay. So we have taken 100 marks. Therefore, 40, 48, and 56. These all are less than 60. Another way is also there. You can think like this also, that let the marks be 40, okay, is to 60, is to 70, is to 80, is to 90, is to 100. Okay. In this way, when you calculate and you add up all of them, you will get 450. Here we are getting 45 as addition because 10 is increased, so 450 is the way. So 60%, and these are the marks which we have get, suppose. So 60% is equal to 450, then 100% will be equal to 450 upon 60 into 100, it will be 750. So, 750 marks paper is there. Now maximum marks you can obtain is 750, combining all the paper. So in 6 paper, basically in all papers. So in one paper, yeah, marking of one paper, or the how many marks each paper considered is, so one paper has got the weightage of 125, correct. So each paper is of 125 marks. So you can see here 60% of 125, because we have to find out the subject in which he is getting less than 60%. So we are calculating the marks of 60% of 125. So 60 upon 100 into 125, it is equal to 75. So as you all can see here, this is less than 75, this is less than 75, this is less than 75. Again, 3 subjects are there in which the student has scored less than 75 marks. Now again, B is the correct option. Next, in a group of 120 persons, 80 are Indians and rest are foreigners. Further, 70 persons in the group can speak English. The number of Indians who can speak English. See, total 120 are there, 80 are Indians, and 40 are foreigners. Now when we talk about language, so these foreigners, suppose we are talking about English now. So what we can see is, because total persons are 70 who can speak English, suppose I am taking 40 persons from here are speaking English, so 30 from here will be speaking English. 30 Indians are speaking English and 40 foreigners are speaking English. But it can vary also. Suppose 39 foreigners are speaking English and one is a person who is not speaking English. So basically this will convert here. So 31 Indians will speak English. Then if I make it 38 here it will become 32. Then if I will make it 37 here, it will become 33, and so on. So what we can say is, the number of Indians who can speak English is greater than 30, means 30 or more will be the correct option. This is the right option. Next, consider all 3-digit numbers without repetition of digits obtained using 3 non-zero digits which are multiples of 3. Let S be their sum, and so blah blah blah. Divisibility by 74, divisibility by 9. Fine. So first of all, we have to consider 3-digit numbers. So let it be again ABC. In the paper of last which I have solved of the year 2022 CSAT. Similar question, similar method has been applied. I am again using the same method. So what can be the possibilities of 3-digit numbers where ABC are digits? ABC, ACB, BAC, BCA, CAB, CBA. Again it is 100A plus 10B plus C, 100A plus 10C plus B, 100B plus 10A plus C, 100B plus 10C plus A, 100C plus 10A plus B, and 100C plus 10B plus A. Now suppose the sum of all of them is S. It is given S. Here when we will add, you will get 100 plus 100A, 200A, 10 plus 10, 20, 220A and 2. So 220, last time also we have done same thing, so I am again doing it in short. So the sum is 222 into A plus B plus C. Now according to the given condition, without repetition of digit, means A is not equal to B, is not equal to C, and non-zero. All these digits are non-zero, and multiples means A plus B plus C. These numbers are multiples of 3, means 3 into something you will get all the time, multiple of 3. This number ABC is multiple of 3. So if it is multiple of 3, then the sum of digit is divisible by 3. So A plus B plus C is equal to 3x. Now, so finally the value of S is 222 into A plus B plus C. Whatever will be the value of A plus B plus C, it is a multiple of 3. I am writing as 3x. Now breaking 222, what I can get is 74 into 3 is 222, again 3 into x. So S is having factors what? 74 as a factor, 3 into 3, 9 as a factor, or I can write it as 74 into 9 into x. So both numbers 74 as well as 9 is dividing S. So S is divisible by 74, S is divisible by 9. So the option C is correct, 1 and 2. Clear? Next. There are two classes A and B having 25 and 30 students respectively. In class A, the highest score is 21, lowest is A class has got 25 students, fine, and the range is 17 to 22. Range means highest and the lowest, or lowest and the highest. So maximum marks are 22 in this class and minimum is 17, lowest and the highest score. In class B, we have in all 30 students, and their highest score is 30 and the lowest is 20. So the range is 22 through 30. Now what we are doing is, 4 students are shifted from A to B. Now from A to B we are shifting 4 students. Now from A to B, if we are shifting the toppers, then the toppers highest score is 21. Sorry, I can write 21 here. Sorry, it's 21. So the topper is getting 21 here, and in class B the lowest score is 22. Means the topper from A will be the least scorer for B, and 4 such persons are transferring from A to B. So what will be the average score, or what will the effect on the average score of class B? Definitely its average will decrease, because 4 students are coming and I am taking on the higher side. They can be lower also, they can be students of 17 score also, but I am taking 21, but this 21 is in itself is less than 22, lowest scores B. So definitely when these 4 students will transfer from section A, class A to class B, definitely the average score of B will decrease. The average score of class A will definitely increase. No way. Class A score will increase. No. we can't say this. So this is not possible. Definitely B will have a decrease in the average score. So what we can say is 1 is the correct option. 37 has got 1 as the correct option. Now next. So A is the right answer here. Priya is 4 ranks below Seema and is 31st from bottom. So this is the bottom basically. Okay. Below Seema. Priya is 4 ranks below Seema. So here is Seema and here is Priya. So Priya is 4 ranks below Seema and is on 31st from bottom. So he or she is at the 31st place, and the difference from here to here is 4. So basically Seema will be at the 35th. 31, then 32, 33, 34, 35. So Seema would be at the 35th place. So from statement 1 itself, what is Seema's rank from the top in the class of 40 students? From statement 1 itself, we have find out that the place for Seema will be 35th. Now second statement alone, Anna is 2 ranks above Seema and is 37 from the bottom. So if we consider a statement, this is from 1. Now from 2, second statement, if we will consider this statement, Anna is 2 ranks above Seema. Anna is above Seema, 2 ranks above. And from the bottom, she is getting 37th. So 2 below, again Seema will get 35th. So both 1 and 2 are in itself alone sufficient for getting the rank of Seema. So either statement 1 alone or statement 2 alone sufficient for answering the question? Yes. Both statement 1 and statement 2 are required to answer the question. No, both statements are not required. Single statement will be suffice for getting the answer. So C is the correct option. Next, consider 2 statements and a question. Statement 1, each of A and D is heavier than B, E, F, and none. From first statement, what we are saying is that B, E, and F, A and D are heavier than B, E, and F, and these are not heaviest. A is not heaviest, D is not heaviest, and of course they are heavier than B, E, F, so these are also not heaviest. Second statement says A is heavier than D but is lighter than C. So now we can say C is heaviest basically amongst the 3, A, C, and D. Now question is, who is the heaviest among A, B, C, D, E, and F? So ultimately by using 1 only you can't say which is the heaviest one. Alone 2 also cannot say this, but when we combine 1 and 2, you will get to know the sequence that C is the heaviest, he is heaviest than A, then D, and rest B, E, F. We don't know the sequence for B, E, F, but ultimately this is the sequence. So C is the heaviest. And how come we know this? With the help of 1 and 2. So both statement 1 and statement 2 are required to answer the question. 39 have the C as option, and neither statement 1 alone nor statement 2 alone is sufficient to answer the question. Is also right. These are 2 forms of saying the same thing. Neither statement 1 nor alone nor statement 2 alone is sufficient to answer the question. Fine. So both are correct. Now, in the English alphabet, the first 4 letters are written in opposite order and the next 4 letters are written in opposite order, and so on. And at the end, Y and Z are interchanged. Which will be 4th letter to the right of the 13th letter? 13th letter right of 4 means 17th letter we have to focus upon. Which one is the 17th letter? And all the 4 letters are written in opposite order, one after the other. So A, B, C, D, ये 4, then E, F, G, H, then I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S T. 4 4 4 4 16, and this one is 17th. So T is the correct, means B option is the right one. Simple. The next, these are the runs scored in the first inning, in the second innings. On balls, number of balls are given, number of runs are given, and 4 players are playing. Basically, we have to find the fastest run scorer in the text match, A, B, C, D, which one is there. So ultimately, for player A, what we can say is, player A is getting 75 runs on how many balls? 175 balls. Fine. Player B is getting 55 runs in 97 balls. Player C is getting 35 runs and in 125 balls, and player D is getting 25 runs in how many balls? In 105 balls. Fine. So who is the fastest run scorer? We can say easily B is the fastest, because he is bringing 55 runs in 97 balls compared to other. You can find the ratio also. The ratio which is highest, you can go for that, but B is the correct option. By seeing these runs and the balls, now you can make it out. So B option is correct one. Next, half of the villagers of a certain village have their own houses. Now 50% villagers have own houses of their own. Okay. 1/5 of the villagers cultivate paddy. 1/5 means 20%. 20% cultivate paddy. 1/3 of the villagers are literate, means 33.33% are literate. 4/5 of the villagers are under 25 years of age, means 4/5 means 80% have age less than 25. Now we have to check the statements and make it out which one is correct. Statement number A, all the villagers who have their own houses are literate. No, not at all. Some villagers under 25 years of age are literate. See, this is right, I think, because this is your 100% mark. Then suppose this is your 80% marks. So these are the villagers whose age is less than 25, and they are talking about literacy. Literacy is 33.33%, because this is 20%. So ultimately, somewhat here you will get 33.33%. So there is a common area where the villagers having age less than 25 are literate also. So B is the right option. Next, the last day of the month is a Wednesday. Statement number 2, the third Saturday of the month was the 17th day. What day is the 14th of the given month? Statement 1, with the help of statement 1, we cannot find the 14th day of the month. Okay. But statement number 2 is saying that 17th day is Saturday. Third Saturday. So it means it's Saturday only. 14th. So 16th, then 15th, then 14th. 16th, 15th, 14th. So before Saturday we will have Friday, then before Friday we will have Thursday, and before Thursday we have Wednesday. So 14th will be Wednesday, and this we can make out with the help of statement number 2. So statement 2 alone is sufficient to answer the question. B is the correct option. Now coming to next question number 48. Now this question is related to calendar. Actually you can take a screenshot of this particular thing, because it will be very helpful if you keep this in mind about days, months and years. In that way you can easily find out which day or which date of the year has which day related to it. So days I have make Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So for Sunday 0, Monday 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then month, if you want to learn this thing, then first is starting 3 is 033, last 3 is 035. Then in between 614 and 625. So it is January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So this way you can read it out. For years, 1600 to 1699, then 1700 to 1799, 18 to this, 19 to this, and 2000 to this. And coding is given here. For these particular thing you will get these years 6, for these year 4, for these 2, for 0, and for these you can use 6. Now what is the use of overall table is, see here, we have to find which day of this particular date is there. So on 10th October 2027, first thing is last 2 digit of the year. Last 2 digit of the year is 27. Now divide this by 4. When you divide this by 4, it will go by how much time? 6. Okay. 4 6 are 24. So write it at 06. Now date is 10th October. So 10. Month number is October. Now October we can see here. October has the date. This one 0. So 0 0. Year number is 2027. It lies within the range of 2000 and 2099. So you have to take 6 as a value. So 06. Now add all these together, 27, 06, 10, 00 and 06, and the result is 49. Now what we have to do in the last step is divide 49 by 7. 7 7s are 49, remainder is 0, and this will give you the day. So look at the days. 0 for Sunday, so the day is Sunday. It is your answer. This is a question of calendar. When I will discuss topics individually like time and work, calendar, clock and all, then coming to that part, then I will explain all the concepts which we have used here. But for you I have made this table. If you can learn or reminisce this table later on, then it will be helpful in calculating the days. Any problem related to day can be calculated with the help of this table. So answer is Sunday. Again I am repeating. Consider last 2 date of the year, it's 27. See here, divide by 4, you get 06 as quotient, remainder 1, remainder leave it, quotient is 6, date 10th October, so 10, month number October from here 0, year number 2027 lying in the range this one, so number is 6. So adding all this we get 49, divide 49 by 7, you will get 0 as the remainder. It will tell you the day. For 0 we have day Sunday using this table. Now next, consider 2 statement. Again it's a syllogism. Okay, syllogism basically. So basically, sorry, not syllogism, it's a data sub in this case. So some greens are blues, some blues are blacks. Some greens are blues and some blues are black. This is the statement 1 and 2. So with the help of these statement, can we draw some conclusion here? Conclusion number 1, some green are blacks. No, can't be concluded. No green is black. Again I can't conclude anything from this. All greens are black. No, not possible. All blacks are green. Not possible. So D option. Neither conclusion 1 nor 2 nor 3 nor 4. No, none conclusion can be obtained from this particular statement 1 and 2. Next, what is the value of x in the sequence? Oh, now here 2, 7, 22, 67, 202, then x, and then 1822. Okay, so the relation which we can see here is 3x plus 1, means relation is 3x plus 1. Why? 2 3s are 6 plus 1 7, 7 3s are 21 plus 1 22, 22 3s are 66 plus 1 67, and so on. So the relation is 3x plus 1. Ultimately for the value of x, the relation the number x will be 202 multiply by 3 and adding of 1. So 606 plus 1, it will be 607. This is the answer. Now, only in this question I am saying, what I can see here is 222 and then 202, 0 in between. So 767 and here 0 between them 607. But it's not the correct way. Basically, just I am telling you this thing also I have saw in this particular question, so I am telling you this only. But mathematically the relation is 3x plus 1, so you will go with this. Answers coming in both ways, but this thing is not the correct relation. Basically, just by seeing the numbers I am telling this thing. Okay, so C is the correct option. Then next, Jay and Vijay spent an equal amount of money to buy some pens and pencils of same quality from the same store. If Jay bought 3 pens and 5 pencils and Vijay bought 2 pens and 7 pencils at the same rate, okay, which one of the following is correct? So equal amount of money, so we have equated it. Now what we can say here is 1 pen equals to 2 pencils. So now we can see the statement. A pencil cost more than a pen? No. The price of the pencil is equal to that of the pen? No. The price of the pen is 2 times the price of the pencil? Yes. So C is the correct option. Now next. P scored 40 marks more than Q in an examination. If Q scored 10% less marks than P, then how much did Q score? Now in this question, what we can do is, with the help of X also we can do, with the help of 10 and that method also we can do. So we can see here in the scores of P and Q, the difference is of 40 marks and the percentage difference is 10%. It means what we can say is 10% amount to 40 marks. So 100% amounts to 400 marks. Fine. Now Q is getting 10% less than P. So if P is getting 100%, means 400, suppose, then Q is getting 90%, 10% less. So 90% of what? 400, and it will be equal to 90 upon 100 into 400. It is equal to 360. So what is the score of Q? The score of Q is 360. One method is this. Another method is also there. Suppose Q obtained X marks, then P is 40 marks more than, P has 40 marks more than Q, then marks of P is 40 plus X. Then again we are using that thing only. If P is getting 100, 10% difference there, then Q is getting 90. So what we can say is 90% difference is there. So basically X means marks of Q will be 90% what P has gained, means 40 plus X. Now when you solve this equation, you will get the value of X as 360. I am not solving it, just I am telling you, when you solve it you will get X equals to 360. It's very simple calculation, you can do it. So answer is 360. So both ways you can do it. A person P asks one of his 3 friends X as to how much money he had. X replied, if Y gives me 40, then Y will have half of as much as Z. So if we subtract 40 from Y, you will get it equal to Z by 2, or you can say 2Y minus 80 equals to Z. This is the first thing. Then again, second is, if Z gives me 40, X is saying it, okay. So Z gives me 40 means X is having plus 40 and Z is giving it, then it's Z minus 40. Then 3 of us will have equal amount, it will be equal to Y. So these are the equations which are we can get here, and we can solve it for getting the value of Z. So this and this, when you solve it, you will get 2 times of z minus 40 minus 80 equals to z. 2z minus 80 160 equals to z, so z equals to 160. The value of z is 160. Again, y equals to z minus 40, so 160 minus 40 is equal to 120, so the value of y is 120. Again, x plus 40 equals to y means 120, so value of x is 120 minus 40 equals to 80, so value of x is 80. So finally what we can say is z has got 160 rupees, y has got 120 rupees, and x has got 80 rupees. What is the total money? Total money is x plus y plus z, means 160 plus 120 plus 80. 80 plus 120 is 200, 200 plus 160 is 360, so 360 rupees is the answer. B is the correct option. Now next, in a code language, mathematics is written as L, B, S, I, D, this one. How is the word chemistry written? C, H, E, M, I, S, T, R, Y. First of all, we have to see the relation between this. See, M, for corresponding to M, we are getting L, means minus 1. Then A, B, plus 1. Then TS minus 1, then plus 1, minus 1 plus 1, minus 1 plus 1, minus 1 plus 1. So starting with minus 1, minus 1 means when you minus 1 here, you get B here. When you get plus 1, H, I, again minus 1, D, again M, N, minus 1, H, plus 1, T, minus 1, S, plus 1, S, minus 1, X. So this is the answer. Which option you can see here? It is the B option. So concept is plus 1 minus 1, again same minus 1 plus 1. So alternatively plus 1 minus 1 you are doing here by seeing this relation of between mathematics and this particular word. Okay. At which one of the following times do the hour hand and the minute hand of the clock makes an angle of 120 degree with each other? See, if you have studied clock, the concept of clock, at 7 hours, 5 minutes and 25 seconds approximately, the angle between the minute and the hour and becomes 180 degrees. So it is your D option. D is the correct option. Otherwise, we have to calculate with the help of that concept that in a minute hand travels how many degrees? 6 degrees. And in a minute, hour end moves half degree. So by using this and some calculation, we can obtain that this angle is between the time of 5 hours and 10 hours. Now next, in an objective type test, "90 questions are there. 5 marks are allotted for every correct answer and 2 marks are deducted for every wrong answer. After attempting all the 90 questions, a student got a total of 387 marks. What is the number of incorrect responses?" See, what we can do here is, suppose X questions are correct, so we are getting 5 marks here, and Y questions are incorrect. Okay, so we are getting -2 here, and total number of questions are 90. Fine. This is the one way of solving this problem. I will tell you another way also. Fine. So and what you can say is, after attempting all the 90 questions, the student got a total of 387 marks. Means 5x minus 2y equals to 387, and x plus y equals to 90. So we can solve here. 5x minus of 2, value of y is 90, minus x equals to 387. So 5x plus 2x equals to 387 plus 180. It's 7, 6, 5. 7x equals to 567. X equals to 567 upon 7. It is equal to 81. So these are correct responses. So y equals to 90 minus 81 equals to 9. These are your incorrect responses. So 9 responses are incorrect. This is the first way of solving this particular problem. Now second way is also there. We can solve it in another way also. Let's go for it. Second way is, you see, when you do a wrong question, what you lose? Basically, on one wrong question, you lose 7 marks. 5 marks, because if it is correct, you may have got 5 marks, but you have done it wrong, so you lost that 5 marks. And due to negative marking, you have also lost 2 marks. So ultimately there is a loss of 7 mark on each wrong question. Fine. Now if all questions are correct, suppose all the 90 questions are correct, it means what? That how much marks the student have got? 95 marks for every question. So 450 marks he may have got if all the questions he have made correct. Now the score which he obtained is score. It's 387. So when you subtract 387 from 450, what you will get is 63. Fine. And these are basically negative because of wrong, incorrect. This is the part which is we are getting in negative. So for one wrong question, 7 marks you are losing. Now you are having a loss of 63 marks. So the number of incorrect questions you have done is 9. Correct? So this is the way of solving this question. Second method basically of solving the same question. Now again, this is a very good question, very different, but definitely is a good question. Now 3p, okay, see 4p, pp and again pp. Now when you add all these, you will get rq2. Now what we can see here is p, q and r are different digits. So p is not equal to q, is not equal to r. These are digits and these are unequal, not equal, distinct digits we can say. So when we add p plus p plus p plus p in the unit place, you are getting 2. So I can say here the value of 4p, I am getting 2 at the unit place. Now what is the possibility of multiplying a number by some p and you will get 2 at the unit place? The possibility is 4 into 3, it is 12. So 2 again at the unit place, and 4 into 8, 32, again 2 at the unit place. Other than that, means other than 3 and 8, there is no such value for which when we multiply it by 4 you will get 2 at the unit place. So only possible when you get 3 or 8. So what we can say is either p is having 3 as the value or 8 as the value. Now we are having two cases. Okay, if p is equal to 3, now when p is equal to 3, what we can say is 3p means 33. We are not multiplying here. 3p is a value basically, 3p. Okay, all these are digits. Here I have done 4p because I have added this p plus p plus p plus 4p. Now it's the case of multiplication, so don't get confused. Okay, 3p, then 4p, 4 3, then pp, 3 3, then 3 3. When you will get all these numbers, you will get 142, a form of rq2. Now again, if p is equal to 8, what we can do is 38 plus 48 plus 88 plus 88. Ultimately you will come across a number as addition 262, and it is equal to rq2. Now we have to find the arithmetic mean of all such possible sum. all such possible sum, we have to find the arithmetic mean. So arithmetic mean means 142 plus 262 divided by 2. It will be equal to 404 divided by 2. It will be equal to 202. So 202 will be the arithmetic mean of these numbers. Fine. Next, same question. Now consider the following multiplication. PQ into 3 is equal to RQQ. PQR are different digits, means P is not equal to Q, is not equal to R, and R is not equal to 0. These are the conditions given. So we have to find the value of P plus R divided by Q. So first of all, we will find the value of P, Q and R, then we will go for this value. So what we can see here is, you multiply some number by 3 and you are getting same number at the unit place. So see, 3 into 1 is 3, different हो गया. 3 into 2 6, 2 is not equal to 6. 3 3 9. 3 into 4 again a different digit. 3 into 5 is 15. See, multiplying by 5 and getting 5 at the unit place. So one, it is clear that the value of Q is 5, then only this RQ condition is possible. Okay, Q is 5, fine. So now seeing at RQQ, what is the possibility? QRQQ. R is blank, it is 5, it is 5, and it is divisible by 3 because something into 3 is coming out to be RQQ. Therefore 3 must divide RQQ. RQQ must be divisible by 3. Now divisibility test says what? A number is divisible by 3 when the sum is divisible by 3. Some of the digits of the number is divisible by 3. Now here some of the digits are 5 plus 5, 10. If we get 2 here, then ultimately you will get 12, and 12 is divisible by 3. So therefore the value of R is 2, because 255 is divisible by 3. Now when you divide it, you will get 85. So it is your Q, it is your P. So PQ means 85 is multiplied by 3 and you will get 255. So here comes the value of P also. Now ultimately P plus R equals to Q. So P is 8, R is 2, divided by 5, 10 by 5 is 2. So B is the correct option. Now again, there are 3 points P, Q, R on a straight line such that PQ is to QR equals to 3 is to 5. If n is the number of possible values of PQ is to PR, then what is the value n have, or what is n equal to? So what we can say is, there are two cases basically in the form of a straight line wherein a point divides a line into two parts. According to the ratio, what I can say is PQ, if Q is here and R is here, first part is this, then ratio is 3 is to 5. PQ is to QR is 3 is to 5. It is given in the question itself. Okay, fine. Second case is also there. Okay, second case says, if I take Q here, I take P here, and I take R here, then also it is possible. PQ is 3 and the QR is 5, so it is 2. So in this way also you can get the same ratio. So these two ways are possible. It is saying if n is the number of possible values of PQ and PR. So in both the cases, what you will get the value of PQ and PR. First case, PQ is 2, PR is equal to 3 is to 8. PR is 3 plus 5, 8. In this case, PQ is 2, PR is equal to, PQ is 3 and PR is 2. So these two different values are possible. The answer is B here. Next, on a chessboard, in how many different ways can 6 consecutive squares be chosen on the diagonal along a straight path? See, a chessboard is made up of square boxes, and we have 8 cross 8 means 64 square boxes are there in the chessboard. Now these two are diagonals basically. These two are diagonals. If you remember a chessboard, I am just trying to make the diagonal part of the chessboard. This is your 1 box, 2, 3. I am not making the complete chessboard. I am just making those boxes which are lying on the diagonal. It's 5, it is 6, then it is 7, and it is 8. So if you want to write number 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So this completes your diagonal part. And how many square boxes are there on the diagonal part? 8. 8 on this side, and similarly 8 on the other side. First discuss this only. What it's saying is, in how many ways can 6 consecutive squares be chosen? We have to choose 6 squares from here to here. One way is this, then another way is from 2 to again 6 boxes, second way, and last one is from here to here, 3. So 3 on first diagonal, this diagonal, one diagonal, we have 3 ways. Now similarly, when here also we make these boxes on the second diagonal also, we will get 3 ways of getting 6 consecutive squares. So ultimately, how many ways are there combining both the diagonals on the straight path? 6 ways. 3 plus 3, 6 ways is the right answer. Next, this question number 65, basically you have to see by putting different values of options A, B, C, D in the sequence, and then you will find out what the exact series is. I have sorted out this thing earlier, so D is the correct option. Now I will tell you the sequence is, it's A, B, B, A, C, A, B, B, then A, B. I am writing this one here, otherwise it will be somewhat confusing for me also. Then I will tell you the series, what it is. See, so A, B, A, B, A, B. Now see the sequence: A, B, B, A, B, A, B, B, A, B, A, B, B, A, B. So these is the series basically. Specific order is this: A, B, B, A, B, A, B, B, A, B, A, B, B, A, B. So D is the correct option. Next, using 2, 2, 3, 3, 3 as digits, how many distinct numbers greater than 30,000 can be formed? See, numbers greater than 30,000. So definitely we have to fix this 3 here. Now remaining boxes are 4. We have to place the dates, because dates are 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, and distinct number greater than this are to be formed. 1, 3 has gone. Now in these 4 boxes, what we can do is, we have to place these different numbers. The 4 numbers are there, but repetition is also there. So 4, 3, 2, 1, because 4 numbers are there. First 4 numbers, then 3, then 2, then 1. So it's factorial 4, but 2 is coming 2 times, so factorial 2. 3 is coming 2 times, factorial 2. Ultimately answer is 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, 2 into 2 to 4, and it is 6. 6 is the answer. Next, the sum of 5 consecutive integers can be 100. The product of 3 consecutive natural numbers can be equal to their sum. First statement: is it possible that there are 5 consecutive integers and whose sum is 100? Yeah, it is possible, and the numbers are 18, then 19, and then 20, and 21, and then 22. When you add up these 5 consecutive, you will get 100. Second is, 1 plus 2 plus 3 is equal to 1 into 2 into 3. 6 is equal to 6. So yes, both these 1 and 2 are correct. Correct option will be C. both 1 and 2. Now next, 68. A cubical vessel of side 1 meter is completely filled with water. How many ml of water it contains? See, it's a cubical vessel, therefore the volume is 1 meter cube. Now 1 meter cube is equal to 1000 liter basically. So 1000 into 1000 milliliter, ultimately 10 raised to power 6 ml. So D is the correct option. Next, there are 6 persons arranged in a row. Another person has to shake hands with 3 of them, so that he should not shake hands with 2 consecutive persons. In how many distinct possible combination can the handshake be take place? See, suppose there are 6 persons, A, B, C, D, E, F, and I am giving the number also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is a person X who wish to shake hand with these 6 persons, but the condition is he should not shake hand with 2 consecutive persons. He can't shake hand with 2 consecutive persons. So what we can do here is, see, first option is he will shake hand with A, then with C, and with E. 1, 3, 5. Then 1, 3, 6. It is also possible. And so 1, 3, 5 and 1, 3, 6. One possibility is this. Then third possibility is 1, 4 and 6. So we are talking when we start with 1. We start person A. So 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 6 and 1, 4, 6. Fourth possibility is 2, 4, 6. So ultimately he has have 4 possible combinations of the possible handshakes, satisfying the given condition that no 2 handshake will be consecutive. So answer is B, 69B. Now coming to the next question. An amount of money was distributed among A, B and C in the ratio P is to Q is to R. P is to Q is to R is the ratio in which amount has to be distributed. Now considering the statement number 1, A gets the maximum share if P is greater than Q plus R. If P is greater than Q plus R, what it means? It means that P is greater than Q and P is greater than R. So A has got the maximum share. There is the share. So A has got the maximum share. So statement number 1 is correct. First statement is correct. Now second statement. If C gets the minimum share if R is less than P and Q. R is less than P plus Q. So can you say that C has got the minimum share? No. About less we can't say this. Taking an example, we can understand this thing. A, B, C are persons. Their ratios are P, Q, R. Suppose for the time being I am taking the ratio as 3 is to 4 is to 5. Okay, in the form given. Now here 5 is less than 3 plus 4, but 5 is not minimum. In fact here 5 ratio is maximum. So C has got the highest value, but their sum is R is less than 3 plus 4. So we can't say that R is less or it's minimum. Fine. So here the correct option is your this one only. Next, a pie diagram shows the percentage of distribution of proteins, waters and other dry elements in the human body. Given that protein corresponds to 16%, okay, for protein it corresponds to 16% and water it corresponds to 70%. If both proteins and other dry elements correspond to P%, then what is the central angle of the sector representing P on the pie diagram? So protein, water and other dry. So जो dry is there, so 100 minus of 16 plus 70, so dry part is 100 minus 86, which is equal to 14% is the dry part. If P corresponds to protein and the dry part, so P corresponds to protein and 16%, dry part is 14%, it is approximately 30%, not approximately, it is exactly 30%. So what angle does it subtend? So P subtend, basically angle is out of 360, so 30% of 360 will be the angle. So 3 by 100 into 360, it comes out to be 108 degree. So C is the correct option. Now next, Joseph visits the club on every 5th day, Harsh visits on every 24th day, while Sumit visits on 9th day. If all the three of them met at the club on a Sunday, then on which day will all three of them meet again? Okay. In this particular case, days are discussed basically. On 5th day, 24th day and 9th day, they are going to the club, and on some particular day or Sunday comes and these three met together. So in this particular case, we have to take out the LCM of 5, 9 and 24. So the LCM of 5, 9 and 24 comes out to be 360. Now we know a week has 7 days, Sunday will be repeated after 7 days only. So dividing 360 by 7, you will get 7 5 the 35, 10, 7 1 just 7 and 3. So 3 days are there extra. So Sunday, after Sunday 3 days, it's Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. So Wednesday is the correct answer. Remainder is 3, so 3 days Wednesday. Next, the difference between a 2-digit number and the number obtained by interchanging the position of the digit is 54. Consider the statement that first of all, 2-digit numbers, when we interchange the digits and the difference is 54, the numbers are basically 17 and 71, then 28 and 82, 39 and 93, and last is 60, because 60 when interchange you get 6, 60 minus 6 is 54. So these are the 7 numbers in which you can get 54 as the difference when you interchange the digit. 17, 71, 28, 82, 39, 93, 71, 17, 82, 28, 93 and 60 and 6. 7 numbers are possible. Now next part is, consider the following statement. The sum of the 2 digit of the number can be determined only if the product of the 2 digit is known. So definitely sum can be determined. Here the sum is 8, here the sum is 10, here the sum is 12 and here the sum is 6. It can be determined. Product, if we talk about product is here 7, here it is 16, here it is 27 and here it is 0. So product can also be determined. The difference between the 2 digits of the number can be determined. Yes, difference can be determined easily. 17, it can be determined. 6, 6, 6, 6. In all the cases, the difference is 6 between the digits. So it can be determined also. So both the statements are correct. In 76, both the statements are correct. Next, X said to Y, at the time of your birth, I was twice as old as you are at present. If the present age of X is 42 years, then consider the following statement and so and so. See, age of X and age of Y. Present age, suppose it is 42, then let the age of Y be X, present age, ye present. Then according to condition at the time of birth, I am taking some weird value here. When it is 0, it is 2x according to the situation. Okay, so I will make a equation here. The equation is, these years will be same only. So 42 minus 22x equals to x minus 0 is x. So 42 equals to 3x. So x equals to 14. So this age is 14 here. So present age of X is 42 years and present age of Y is 14 years. Now we can go on the options. Option number 1. 8 years ago. 8 years ago, definitely the age of x will be 42 minus 8 for 34, and here the age will be 14 minus 8 equals to 6. Now, eight years ago the age of x was 5 times age of y. No, age of x not 34 is not 5 times of y. 5 times will be 30, so this part is wrong. Statement 1 is wrong. Second case is after 14 years later from present, age will be 42 plus 14, it's 56, and here 14 plus 14 equals to 28. The age of x would be twice the or 2 times the age of y. Yes, 28 into 2 is 56. Definitely this statement is correct. Statement number 2 is correct. So the correct option will be B part, 2 only. Next, if the price of an article is decreased by 20% and then the price is increased by 25%, then what is the net change in price? Suppose the current price is 100, there is a decrease of 20%, so the price will be 20% decrease, 80. Again, there is a increase of 25%, it will be again be 100, it will become again 100 by the increase in 25% in 80. So what is the net change? Net change is 0%. Initially also we have started with 100 only, finally also we are getting 100 only, so there is no change in price, net change is 0%. Next, when a certain number is multiplied by 7, the product entirely comprises ones only, 1, 1, 1 and so on. What is the smallest such number? In this particular question, no method you can use, you have to multiply and check. Here the correct answer is D. When you multiply 15873 by 7, you will get all the numbers in the form of 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 and so on. Next, a man completes 7 by 8 of a job in 21 days. How many more days will it take him to finish the job if the quantum of work is further increased by 50%? See, if a man completes 7 by 8 of his work in 21 days, he completes the whole work in 21 by 7 into 8 equals to 24 days. Now, work has been increased by 50%, so he will be taking complete work, means 100% he is doing in 24 days. 50% more has come, so he will definitely take 12 more days. Now the total days will be what? 24 plus 12 equals to 36 days, but he has already taken how many days he have worked? He has already worked for 21 days, so remaining days required to complete the work are remaining days or required days will be 15 days. So he needs 15 more days to complete the work when the quantum of work is already increased by 50%. So I hope all these questions you have understood well. In a very simple way I have explained everything. So that's all for now. Thank you very much, and stay back for this channel Chemistry Shadow. Please like and subscribe channel and share it as much as it's possible for you, because it will be very helpful. In the future we are coming up with different papers along with it on different topics of reasoning and mathematics. Individual topic will be described and explained in a simple and liquid way with different examples and questions. So thanks for now.